Hello everyone, Bailey plays drums, and I may have stayed up a little late last night doing some really ridiculous things, and I thought I'd show you. So first off, we've got the ZBT. ZBT 10-inch splash, and I used a smaller hammer with corners on it to make these little ones, and then I took a normal hammer around it, and basically, and then I hit around the the bow to give it the correct shape, sort of, because it was getting pretty trashy for a bit there, but as soon as I got it back to a little better shape, it got a lot. Anyway, it got a lot better. It's drier, it's trashier, and it doesn't sound like your stock ZBT, which I guess is all I was going for. It's got a very quick, dry attack and decay, without that long, bright ring that you would normally associate with a B8 bronze cymbal. So that's cool to me. On the bottom, we've got another 10-inch. This is a, you can't see it, Dream Energy Series 10-inch splash. And if you have watched enough of my videos, which you haven't, so go back and watch more. No, I'm just kidding, don't go that far. But back then in the day, to do quiet hi-hats, I put the ZBT on the bottom and the Energy on top, and got an interesting sound out of it. I thought I'd dry this up and see what happened, and I thought that it sounded better on top. So that's where we're starting today. You're gonna tell me what you like better, top or bottom, or if they're just heinous. So keeping that fresh in your mind, just pop these in a different order and see what you think about that. While I tell you that I did the same process to this Zildjian B8 Pro up on top, because that thing is just a bell that rings forever, and what I was hoping to do would be make it just a hint drier, because as is, all I can use it for is being part of a stack. It's just so bright and ringy, and it's a 6-inch, so I don't have much use for 6 inches, if you know what I'm saying. And we've now now got the ZBT on the bottom, the Dream Energy series on the top, 10-inch splashes. And surprisingly, I thought that this would be less dry with this setup. This is what I was initially going for, and I ended up thinking that this, I actually feel like this is drier to the point where I almost don't like it. And so I was using it as you saw at the beginning. But you tell me what you like. Here's the second. Oh, obviously I should do this first too. This is the energy on its own. It's a really nice sounding and pretty decent projecting splash, which is why I got it. And the reason I bought the ZBT was to go underneath it and use it as a pair of mini hats. So no damage done to the ZBT, no matter how much damage I did do. So yeah, example 2. Once again, I feel like the destroyed ZBT on the top, just something about it worked better. I can't explain it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's, generally speaking, all of the rules that apply to hi-hats would make this the better bottom cymbal by default, until I took it, I guess, one notch too dry, and suddenly we have this. Don't do this on video, you little punk. Don't do this on video, you little punk. Take care of your hardware. And invest in editing software. So once again, here's this as a splash again, comparatively. Very, very China-y, trashy, and it's still got that B8 sound to it. So it's still got its distinctive kind of note sound, but just very dried up, a little cardboardy is kind of how I hear it. But again, like just right off the bat, while I don't love that sound, and it's not nearly as like exciting, it's a little bit more dry and dead. Something about these just isn't letting me down, and I'm not quite positive why. I really don't know what it is. Yeah. So, anyway, it's the kind of fun you can have by destroying your cymbals. So one more time, there's the ZBTs with their hammering. I have done hammering on both the top and the bottom. And then a little bit, as you can see, tried to keep it around the bell. Yeah, it's hard to see. Sorry. And I guess I will probably have to come back and do something to show what I did to them specifically and what I'm planning on doing next. Because I do have a couple more things in mind, especially for the ZBT on the hi-hats. And then I also have my pick of the litter of other B8 cymbals that, with my disdain for B8, I have absolutely no problem doing anything to. I think I'm going to go on YouTube after this and look and see what happens if it's okay to put your cymbals in the oven. That's an idea. No, really, I'm probably going to do that, like, right now. So, while I go do that, after the uploading, you have a terrific Saturday, and I will as well. Thanks for everything, and let's get that up to 100 subscribers. So smash like, tell your friends, and hit subscribe. And thanks for listening. I hope you got a little something out of that, and I will try and do a video on my take on what I do with hammering, but I'll also tell you right up front that there are a few YouTubers that are doing it much better than me, and that are really the only reason that I would even have the nerve to experiment like this. So we'll talk about that in another video. Thanks very much for watching me demonstrate some kind of terrible hack that I did in the morning, because I'm a terrible hack in the morning. So, Kwai Lao. See you in the next one.